Virgo, welcome into your reading. Thank you so much for being here. We are going to be asking your spiritual team to come into this reading and use the pendulum and choose 3 decks that they want to work with in the reading. But you are also going to choose 3 decks. It's going to be a little intuitive test that we do before the reading starts to see how connected you are to your spiritual team. The reason why I do it is because the more decks you get right, or the decks that you have choose that does match with your spiritual team, shows that there's a very important message lying in that one deck for you, a message that you need to hear. And with regards to your spirit guides choosing the decks, there is going to be a selection part of the reading where I'm going to allow you to choose the decks. I will show you the decks, what they look like, and then you can go into the choosing. So let's do that right now. Let's get into the card selection so that you can see what the decks look like and you can have an idea of which decks you would like to choose. Remember, choose 3 decks. Virgo, welcome into the selection part of the reading. This is where you are going to choose 3 different decks, and your spiritual team is also going to choose 3 decks. And we're going to see how many of the decks that you choose is going to be matching with that which your spirit guide chooses. Let's cleanse the space so that clear information and clear connection can come through. And we now call in your spiritual team to come into the reading or come into the selection and prepare to choose 3 of the decks. I will name the decks for you. We have got Sacred Traveler Oracle with the Kyanite. We have got Keepers of the Light with the Amethyst. We have got Spirit Animal Oracle with the Zambian Citrine. And we have got Angel Answers with Reiterated Quartz. We have got Wisdom of Hidden Realms with the Tiger's Eye. We've got Star Seed Oracle with the Blood Dragon, the Dragon's Blood Quartz. And we have got our Quartz Point with Angels and Ancestors. So let's see now which one of the 3 decks your spirit guides will be choosing using the pendulum, and which ones will you be choosing, and how many of these decks are going to be matching with each other. Here we go. So we have shown you all the cards. You know what they look like, so you might already have an idea of what you want to choose. But if you don't have an idea, I will help you with a little bit of breathing to connect to your spiritual team, especially if you're unsure. We're going to go through a little breathing. It's going to take like about 30 seconds to do. So if you want to jump ahead as well and go straight into your reading, remember there is timestamps below in the reading where you can go in and you can literally watch your reading straight away, or otherwise you can come in with the breathing with me. It is very good to do the breathing to connect to your spiritual team. It will even help you to get the messages more clearly in the reading. So let's begin with the first deep breath in. At the top of your breath, please just hold it there for a few seconds. Release your breath. Second deep breath in. At the top of your breath, I want you to imagine a very bright white light that just emanates at the top of your head. This is your energy. This is who you are. That's your soul energy. Release your breath. Third deep breath in. And at the top of your breath, I now call in your spiritual team to please come in and guide us and help us and show us the information and the messages we need to receive in this reading. Thank you so much for being here. Release your breath. Your vibration has now been raised up. It has been lifted so that you can connect with your spiritual team much more easier. So if you have already chosen the decks, that's wonderful. If you want to pause the video, you can do that and go back and choose again. But I'm going to ask your spiritual team to please show us the first deck that we need to be working with in this reading. For my Virgos out there, let's have a look and see what is going on. Okay, so we have got immediately, they are going to the Keepers of the Light. Okay, the second deck for my Virgos out there. I'm picking up already messages in your reading. As I'm sitting here, I'm hearing Spirit Guide whispering something, saying moving and shaking, or movers and shakers. And I'm like, okay. So, okay, let me get into this. The second deck for Virgo. Impatient, I'm feeling the energy. The second deck for Virgo. Remember, it is a timeless reading. Whenever you receive it, you are meant to get the message. It is Star Seed Oracle. I'm not surprised actually that that deck aligns with you. So let's see. The last deck for my Virgos out there. And remember, Virgo, let's get this video to get views. So like the video, hit the thumbs up button, comment below, share the video to somebody who is Virgo, Sun, Moon and Rising, so that you guys can get the bonus reading in this session. So let's get in here and see what's going on. We have got Spirit Animal Oracle. So let's get these cards out and find out for you exactly what is going on in your reading. First deck, Keepers of the Light. Second deck, let me move all my crystals. I'm a little bit clumsy, guys, I'm just saying. Okay, we've got your Starseed Oracle. We've got Spirit Animal Oracle. Let's move these out of the way for you, so we can get your messages out. First deck, Keepers of the Light, a very beautiful, interesting deck that I've got. Very deep. I love that it's like incorporates all spiritual beliefs and all levels of consciousness in one deck. It's very beautiful. So let's see what's going on. I did hear Spirit Guide saying movers and shakers. So I was like, there could be a lot of maybe a movement coming up for you that's going to have you very, very busy, kind of like shaking up your world a little bit. So let's have a look and see what will come in for you, what message lies here for you. We have got Hyaluron. Love this green energy. Oh my goodness. Divine healing, beautiful. So we've got Hyaluron coming in, divine healing. Honor your sensitivity. Retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. Virgo, first of all, this would be you. I have a very important Virgo in my life. Very, very close. We're friends with my oldest daughter. We are close friends. Like, we're not even mother and daughter. It's really weird. She will be the person who is supporting everybody. She will be the person who comes in and saves the world. Virgo, you guys do this every time. Instead of taking care of yourself, you are taking care of everybody else. And I feel like there's going to come a time maybe where you need to get taken care of, where you need people doing things for you. And I feel like this is coming in. Watch out here as well for burning out. I remember in the beginning of the reading, when I was busy looking at trying to get the selection part happening, and Spirit Guide was already saying movers and shakers. And that kind of aligns with what Virgo is like. You're very busy. You like to make movements in life. You like success. You like to move forward. You got your 5-year plan, your 10-year plan. You're implementing it. Good for you. You always do it. You always get it right. But you can also sometimes take on a lot. And sometimes there can even be an indication of burning out. So do take care of your health at this time. Do take a time where you can be off, even if it's just for an hour or two, where you can just sit and relax, sit in the sun with a cup of tea and watch the birds singing and flying around in the sky. Read a book, you know what I mean? I feel like that is needed. But this energy for me also feels like there's going to come a time here as well where you yourself are going to be able to take care of yourself more. It's almost like everyone, you're doing everything for everyone. You're supporting everybody around you. And I feel like it's going to be you. It's going to be your time to do that now. So we got a nice card coming up here called Baby Steps. Okay. Leo's like, me, I'm no baby. Virgo's like, I'm not a baby. I'm grown here. I know what I'm doing. Baby steps, action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. Oh my goodness. I do feel that there's a door there. There's a portal here. There's a doorway that you're standing on here. And you might be going, should I step through this doorway? Should I do this? I don't know if this is going to work. But I feel like it's something that you are going to do because we have got action in this card. I feel like that doorway, for me, that portal, that archway, it represents something coming towards you and a moment that you stand in front of it. And you might be going, is this wise for me to do this? Should I go through this door? Should I take this opportunity? What's interesting is, when I'm looking at this card here, the doorway seems to be on like a cliff, but the cliff is hanging up in the middle of nowhere. And it's almost like if you walk through that portal, you walk through the door there, where's the ground beyond that? It is nothing there. It's like, it's not that kind of portal. It's not a portal where a normal doorway where you walk through the door and you're in another room and you can see the room while you're in this room. It seems to me like it takes you to another world, like another dimension. It's like a time portal, or maybe a dimensional portal, a time jump, timeline jumping, you know, something strange like that, where something is going to be offered to you and you may not really know if you should do this. There could be a lot going on with you. You could be feeling a bit at the end of your rope here with the healing energy coming in, beautiful green. And you might be getting this opportunity here. And you might be thinking, this might not take me anywhere, but I feel like it's going to take you to something completely different, like your whole future will change because of that. So that's a very interesting energy. I want to see what comes in here. Take the lead. Whoa. Again, we've got another card that talks about, you know, action, follow your intuition before it makes sense. And this one, we've got the stag spirit coming in here saying, take the lead. You might be moving into a future where you are in leadership, where maybe you've been given a promotion, you're running your own business, and the opportunity that shows up here is this card. I feel like this is an opportunity for you, something that comes into your life, and at the time that it comes in, you may be going, I don't know if I should do this, I don't know if this is something I should go into, but Spirit Guides is really saying, take that leap, follow your intuition and step into that doorway. Take the lead, move forward. I feel like this, wherever you're going, it could change your future. It could change your future. I saw the Three of Wands coming in here, so I'm going to go with it. Literally saw the Three of Wands. That is an opportunity. The Three of Wands is an opportunity coming into your world, which is Three of Fire in this deck. This is an opportunity. I feel like you are going to do this. Three of Wands means the meeting of different people that show you the way, or give you information, or change your life in some kind of way. It talks about a new adventure. It talks about your life expanding and changing in some kind of way, moving into something new, moving into a new future. Your life could be changing direction, and it could be changing your future feeling. And I'm looking at the camera and because I know the camera won't be the same as when you're looking at it, the time won't be the same because I'm going to edit the video. It said there 12:12, and when I was going through like an unknown transition, I didn't know things were going to change. I used to see 12:12 all the time, 1-2, 1-2, everywhere. Like messages would come in at that time. I used to see it just popping up everywhere, you know, 12:12, 12:12. And at that time, I didn't know that things were going to be changing in my life. And I just saw that now, and that's what made me catch my attention on the time on my camera. So that's interesting. So I love this. I love this. I love these two cards that have come up underneath this. I feel like this is what you need. I feel like this is the future you need to be stepping into. A future that is, yes, filled with growth and adventure and positivity. 3 of Wands. But one where you can care for yourself with the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is definitely not a stress energy. It is not an energy where you need to recharge and heal yourself. It is an energy where you are taking care of your needs, where you are happy, you are not stressed, you are not burned out, you are in a place where you feel like you want to be. And this is a good energy. This is you creating this. I feel like there might be a little bit of a diversion in your life, almost as if you're going on a certain path and an event comes up here with that portal showing up here, and I feel like you're going to step into that opportunity. I do feel like it's an opportunity, but it completely changes the future of where you were going to be. I feel like you're jumping timelines. That's how I feel. You're jumping from one timeline to another. Absolutely. There it is, the Fool card. Absolutely, something is coming in that's going to change your direction. You're moving into a new door, a new portal. And I don't feel like at this moment you see this. It's like you don't see this now. You might have already changed something. You might have changed direction already, because it says take the lead. So you might have already done this, or you're going to do this. And I don't think you see really how this is going to change your life. I don't think at this moment in time you can see how this is going to change your life. This is a crazy reading, you know. I don't even know what to say. With the Fool card, wow, we literally have Gemini coming into your reading with the Lovers. But take a look at that. There is another doorway. Look, there is 2 archways there where you are going to be walking through, and there is that doorway there as well. How interesting is that? I feel like even if you have stepped through this, or you're about to step through this doorway, it's almost as if you don't quite comprehend the potential of what this is and how it's going to change your life in the future. I feel like direction completely changes. But with a Lover's card coming in here, yes, it can mean that especially if you're single in a relationship, it can be a healing for you and your relationship here. But what I do also see is, with regards to the Lover's card, is you finding your path. I kind of feel like your path has been a bit rocky. That's why we got the Hilarion energy, Hilarion energy coming in with divine healing. So it shows you need to be healed from something. So it's almost as if where you are going, you are going to be able to be much more in alignment with your true self, and your life is going to be much more balanced than where you are coming from. I don't actually see you. I keep picking up that you don't really comprehend where this is taking you. It's another future that I don't think you really thought about. So let's see what else comes in here. Yeah, there you go. This is why you need the 3 of air, why you may need the healing here. The 3 of air talks about, I feel like it's a lot, Virgo. I feel like, you know, when I'm holding this card, I saw something. I saw a spirit guide going like this, like tearing you into pieces, like a part of you must go there, and a part of you must be there, and a part of you must be there. It goes back to this energy of your light can support others. I know your light can support others. I know your strength, Virgo. I think out of the entire zodiac, to be 100% honest with you, I've never met a zodiac sign that's as strong as Virgo. Strong as you are. You do things other people cannot do. But I feel like it's also been a very big strain on you. A lot has been happening with the 3 of Swords. So you might even be facing some health issues at this time with the 3 of Swords. You might have had people disappoint you and let you down. Life letting you down as well. But I really feel like this is something that you are moving away from, because the 3 of Swords is not a card of balance, and I see real balance coming back into your life. I feel like it's so needed. You know, to be honest with you, I keep getting pulled back to this green energy. I'm even looking at the leaves that I've got at the back here. I keep getting pulled back to this green energy. I would go green if I was you. I would wear something green. I would maybe get a throw or a blanket that's green and just sleep with it. It's a very healing energy. Burn a green candle, that kind of feeling, just to help shift your energy. Be in a very green environment. Go out into nature right now. Spend some time surrounded by the grass and trees, or the greenery of life. Something green. Even if it means you just have to go get a green smoothie and drink a green smoothie, put something green in your energy. It's going to be very helpful to you. The 8 of air. Look at these 2 cards, how they've just come out next to each other. The 3 of Swords, 8 of air. This is what you're taking the lead to move away from. I feel like this part of you that's been pulled apart like this has been going on for a very long time. I don't know how you're carrying this, Virgo. Wow. How are you doing this? How are you doing this? How strong are you? But you're also human. I feel like you're stuck a little bit in being everybody's savior. You're stuck a little bit in trying to be everything and everyone and everything. And for me, it's almost like you've lost a little piece of yourself, and you can feel it. I think that you lost a little piece of yourself trying to be the superhero, and you can be the superhero, but it's getting a bit heavy to carry. And I think life is coming in here to move it for you. I feel like life is definitely coming in to move this for you. And even Virgo has their limits, and I feel like your limit is close to being reached. but I feel like you can go even further. You're going, but I can go further. I know I can handle this. But you know, your spiritual team, they can see your energy depleting. And I feel like they're even going, wow, we don't even know how you're standing right now. How are you doing this? You know what I mean? And you know you're the only one that can do this. You know you're the only one that can go beyond what others can do. But also, there's a limit that will be reached here. And I feel like you're at that point of that limit being reached. And that's why there's going to be a change that happens right now. This is happening right now. Yeah, Ace of Earth, it's happening right now. Virgo, this is what you want to see. Whoa, there's an increasing money here. There's a new beginning, there's a change. And this is when you step through the portal. This is when you've gone through already. That's an increase in finances. It's been offered to you. Beautiful gift from the heaven. More money coming into your world. Hallelujah. You know what I'm saying? We need it right now in the times that we live in. So with the Ace of Pentacles coming in here, yes, this new direction. Oh, look at this. Stag spirit and a stag in the Ace of Pentacles. How interesting. The stag spirit always represents abundance, thriving, having life, you know what I mean? And I see a lot of abundance, also leadership as well. So I feel like the stag spirit represents it, because it does say take the lead. So you might even be in a role of leadership. The money is definitely flowing there, which I like a lot. Changing your life as well. Page of Fire. Nice. This is what we're needing to be seen. The Page of Fire is this change from here. So you see these two cards where I feel like it's causing you need to taking a break. You need to like kind of come down with your energy. The balance needs to be restored. That's when it begins to feel much better. I feel like you don't have as much strain as you are carrying now in the Page of Fire. It's like a new beginning for you, a new kind of feeling. You might even have a bit more money and even a bit more time to be able to maybe do the things that you've always wanted to do. So I really love this energy. I love it so much, and I feel as if this is going to be something so good for you, Virgo. I feel like it's time now for this to happen. The Ten of Air, absolutely, yes. It's too much. It's too much. It's now, it's no longer, it's not, don't go further now. Something is going to change. And this is the ending of all this swords that we see right over there. And I felt like Spirit Guide can see you can't take much more of what you're doing, what you're carrying, the responsibilities you have, excuse me, the worries, the stresses, the burden that you carry with regards to, oh, I've got hiccups in your reading. The hiccups in life, you know what I mean? Everything that you are carrying, I feel like it's coming to an end. The Ten of Swords is an ending of a painful cycle that you have been going through. Literally, the Fool card lies right above it. Look at that. Oh wow, Virgo, you really went further and beyond than what most people would do, but it's leading you beautifully into where you're meant to be. I even feel like choices that you've been making recently, and even some hard choices that you had to make, I feel like it's even there was the right choices, and I feel like these choices you made were the right ones. And then at the same time, I feel like it was hard to do them because you had a lot of responsibility. You had to carry a lot of stress and worry, maybe disappointment here with the Three of Swords as well, a little bit of betrayal rocking up there. I feel as if you did it anyway, and that action that you took, or maybe actions that you're still going to be taking, is literally leading you to this new beginning here. It's a beautiful reading, because there is your call, and there is another archway. Look at that. Behind the angel is the archway that we see here in another deck that is showing the very same thing. So yes, you got 3 archways in your reading, meaning you're entering into something unknown there, but it is where you're meant to go. This is the Judgment card. Unbelievable. This is the ending of this negative cycle. Congratulations. And the beginning of a new positive cycle for you. And in the original tarot, you know, even in this one here, we kind of see the angel standing with a trumpet, and the angel is blowing the trumpets, signaling life and everything, that now is the time, now is the moment that this shift must take place. And it's almost as if when that angel, and there's another trumpet there, look at this, is crazy reading. Look at that, if you can see clearly, the little person there is blowing a trumpet. your reading, yeah, there is definitely a time coming here. It has already occurred, or it's about to occur for you, where you don't quite know how your determination, how your choices and decisions, the things that you decided to do and not to do, how it has shaped and changed the future that you are going into. This is a beautiful reading. Wow. Let's move that there. So we have got strength, like, yeah, you had to be strong. You got Leo coming into your reading. Yes, this is you all the time. Interesting enough, in the Lovers card, there's a lion there too, in the Lovers card. In this one, she's got control of the lion. And in this one, she's kind of like laying and resting on the lion. And it's almost like now you can take a break. Now you can, maybe you'll still always be strong. I don't think Virgo will ever not be strong. I don't think Virgo will ever not be like the leader of the family, the leader of everything, you know. I think it's a role that you would be great in. And I feel like you could be going into a leadership role as well, possibly in your career. But the Strength card, that's why you got there. Because you did more than what anyone else would do. You know, one of the things that they always talk about, people who become successful are willing to do the things nobody else is willing to do. And Virgo is willing to do that. I feel like you have been doing it. I feel like you've been doing the things that no one else is going to do. But ultimately, that's what's going to take you to become an even stronger person. I feel like you had to have a lot of self-control here. Because even in the Strength card with the lion, it usually means, the lion means that the lady, she must continuously tame the lion. And the lion can be the thoughts in your head. It can be what the temptations that pull you off your path. You know, sometimes you have to control yourself to be able to be a strong person. Because whenever we are trying to achieve something in our life, it is so easy to say, oh, let me just go and not do that today. Instead of working, or instead of putting my effort into something, let me just spend 2 hours scrolling through TikTok. You know what I mean? And it takes great self-control. One of my other decks, the Strength card is called Control. So it takes great self-control. So you have to keep taming the lion to be able to say, you know what, I'm only spending 30 minutes scrolling on TikTok, and I'm going to set my alarm, and at that 30-minute mark I'm going to go off and I'm going to work on my dream. That's what it takes to get there. And you've been doing this, and I feel like you are going to be doing this still, and that's why you're going to get to the place of success. And you've got the Queen of Fire coming in here. Love it that is the Queen of Fire, because the Queen of Fire, some kind of life makeover comes in with the Queen of Fire. Queen of Wands, she always represents a lot of confidence, a lot of strength, a lot of focus, a lot of drive, a lot of creativity, but she also likes the life that she's living in. She's also feeling and looking different. So I feel like you do go through a complete healing here, especially because the first card that comes out is a healing card, and the card that comes out at the end, it's almost this energy of you feeling very different in your life. The way you behave is very different in your life. And I feel like this could be a life makeover, maybe even a makeover on you, looking, feeling different. And it really starts because there's a flow of money coming towards you as well. But not only a flow of money, balance is coming in, and a new way of feeling is coming in here, with the page leading you to the Queen of Fire. I feel like you've got a life makeover happening for you. It's like your whole future. I really feel like you are on a path. And you're on a path, you either have already changed that path, or you're about to, and you do it anyway, even though you're not sure how things will be, and it changes your whole future. It changes even who you are going to become. You'll become somebody else. You might look so different, you know, in 2-3 years from now, so people won't even recognize you. I'm also picking up a lot of money coming in for you, Virgo, and I think people see it on you. I don't know if you've ever like been to the mall or whatever, and you like go walking in the mall and you just see a person coming towards you and you just go, that looks like money. You know what I mean? Have you seen that kind of thing? And it's not like they're wearing anything that shows you that they got money. I remember bumping into a person like that once in a restaurant, and they walked in there and everybody kind of like turned and looked at them, and you could just see the wealth on this person. You know, we didn't see what car they got out of, but the way that they carried themselves and stood, and the confidence that they had, and just the way that they wore, even though their clothing was nice, but it wasn't like labels or anything like that. It was just a decent looking clothing. Everybody respected that person. and they came in there, you could see people kind of like running around and being more attentive to them because there was an aura that they carried. And I feel like you're getting that aura, you're carrying that aura right there because of all that you've been through. It's like you earned this. You've earned this right to carry this aura, to carry this dignity and this authority with you. And I feel like you're getting yourself into a place where you currently right now don't even see yet where you will be, but it is heading straight into that kind of energy. Goosebumps, Virgo. The goosebumps in your reading. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for watching. Remember to like the video and also go check out my Head Rich Healing channel, especially if you're feeling as if you got a block with regards to money. That is going to help you to remove that blockage to get the money to flow towards you. You know what I mean? That will be on my new channel, Head Rich Healing. But thank you so much for being here. I'm sending my love to you as I always do, and I will see you next time. Bye.